Wonders of USA, 10 most beautiful places in the United States. Did you know that the United States has more than 60 national parks, some of which contain lands older than human history and vistas more wildly varied than many countries show in their entire territory? Imagine standing at the edge of a canyon so vast that it seems to swallow the sky, or hiking into forest so ancient you feel every tree has 1,000 stories. Today we are traveling across the USA to visit the 10 most beautiful places that define the raw, the serene, the powerful, places that make your heart skip and your soul stretch. Whether you've already ticked off a few states or still dreaming of your first cross-country road trip, these locations deserve your bucket list and your full attention. Grand Canyon, Arizona. Picture a landscape carved by time. Walls of orange and red cliffs dropping into a canyon nearly a mile deep. Layers of rock telling eons of Earth's history. That is the Grand Canyon. But here's something few people prepare for. The heat in summer, often reaching over 100 degrees Fahrenheit on the south rim, intense sun, and sudden thunderstorms that turn trails into slick slides. Locals say the canyon doesn't wait for you to be ready. Respect the elements. If you hike the rim or head down into the canyon, go slow, follow marked trails, carry a map, and leave no trace. When you stand there, letting the canyon's size wash over you, you'll understand what scale and silence feel like together. Yosemite National Park, California. Imagine waterfalls tumbling off granite walls, cliffs like El Capitan rising sharp against sky, meadows lighting up with wildflowers at dawn. That's Yosemite. But with beauty comes crowds. Popular viewpoints like Tunnel View or Yosemite Falls are often jam-packed. Parking is scarce, and congestion can steal moments. Visitors sometimes tell stories of spending more time in traffic than at vista points. So go off-peak if possible, start before sunrise. Book lodging or permits well in advance. Hike lesser-known trails, Tuolumne Meadows, Hetch Hetchy, or the less crowded riverbanks. Let yourself pause by a river, inhale pine and moss, and let your senses recalibrate. Yosemite is not just a visual feast, it's a reset. Zion National Park, Utah. Visualize towers of sandstone glowing in golden light, narrow slot canyons whispering secrets, and cliffs above you that seem to touch the heavens. That's Zion. But dangers lurk. Flash floods in slot canyons, sudden elevation changes, soaring summer heat. Some hikers underestimate how treacherous Angel's Landing or the Narrows can be. Local rangers warn, respect weather reports, pack layers, check forecasts, avoid canyon hikes if rain's expected. Stay on trails, don't climb cliffs where prohibited, carry plenty of water. When you climb high, the views repay every shaky step. When you walk the river-carved depths, you feel ancient forces at work. Zion demands both courage and respect, and rewards both. Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming/Montana/Idaho. Picture steaming geysers, bubbling mud pots, herds of bison grazing against a backdrop of snow-capped peaks. Yellowstone is Earth in active conversation. But the same geothermal power that creates beauty also carries risk. Scalding hot springs, fragile ground, unpredictable wildlife encounters. People have been severely burned by ignoring signs. So always obey park warnings, stay on boardwalks, keep a safe distance from animals, store food properly. And be ready for rapid shifts in weather. Snow in the morning, sun in the afternoon, hail possibly by evening. When you see Old Faithful erupt or enter a fumarole field glowing at dusk, you are seeing geology and life intersect. Glacier National Park, Montana. Imagine glacier-scarred peaks, turquoise lakes you want to dive into, valleys carved by ice and time. Glacier National Park looks like it belongs in a painting. But climate change is shrinking its glaciers faster than many expect. Trails eroding, fires threatening wildlife and forests. Scientists warn some glaciers could disappear within decades. Still, visit now means experiencing something ephemeral. Pack waterproof gear, expect insects in summer, and stay mindful of elevation changes. Let the mountains humble you. Let the ice remind you of time passing, and let yourself feel both awe and urgency. Hawaii Volcanoes. National Park, Hawaii. Volcanoes, lava flows, rugged coastline, tropical forests. Hawaii volcanoes. National Park is a place where creation is still happening, but that also means volcanic gases, unstable terrain, sudden lava overflows, and park closures are part of the deal. Locals have tales of roads deemed safe one day, closed the next. So always check volcano alerts, avoid restricted areas, never get close to lava flows, and always have a flexible itinerary. When you stand on cooled lava flows or watch molten rock glow from a safe distance, you're witnessing Earth's raw artistry. Acadia National Park, Maine. Envision rocky headlands jutting into the Atlantic, serene pine forests, sunrise over Cadillac Mountain lit like molten gold. Acadia feels intimate, rugged, and poetic. Yet the coast can be much harsher than it looks. Slippery rocks, rapidly incoming tides, unpredictably cold ocean currents. Tourists have been caught off guard by tides cutting off paths. So plan timing, know tide schedules, don't climb beyond safe points, wear good traction, bring boots, explore carriage roads, bike paths, and lesser-known shorelines. Stay for sunrise. The light here has a way of making people quiet. Acadia offers solace and reminder that beauty is fragile. Respect the coast's power, and it will reveal itself gently. Great Smoky Mountains National Park, Tennessee/North Carolina. Imagine rolling mountains veiled in blue mist at dawn, rhododendrons and wildflowers lining the trails, history whispering in old cabins hidden in the trees. The Great Smoky Mountains are peaceful, green, mysterious. But humidity, summer heat, and traffic can test patience. Explore lesser-traveled paths or visit in fall when foliage flares in reds and golds. Let the forest carry you. Listen to the wind through the trees. Feel the hush of mist. The Smokies are like visiting the heart of the East, beating slowly, letting you breathe. Antelope Canyon and Monument Valley, Arizona/Utah. Antelope Canyon, light beams cascading down sandstone walls, shapes carved over centuries. Monument Valley, towering buttes silhouetted at sunrise, red desert stretching to horizon. Both are visual poetry. But crowds, permits, variable lighting, and heat all complicate the picture. Humorously, the desert will humble your expectations. Every selfie wants perfect light, but even shadows tell a story. Let the shapes and colors surprise you. These places paint pictures. You just need to show up ready. Yosemite Coast/Big Sur, California. Drive along Highway 1 where cliffs plunge into Pacific waves, where misty mornings cling to redwoods, where sunsets burn gold over surf and sandstone. Big Sur is where ocean drama meets forest hush. But this stretch is vulnerable. Landslides, fog, narrow roads, and closures are frequent. Stay in smaller inns or camps, pack layers, ocean breeze is chilly. Bring sea-scented air into your lungs, and pause frequently. Every viewpoint is an excuse. Big Sur reminds you that beauty demands both awe and patience. If you felt stirred, if one of these places made your pulse quicken, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Tell me in the comments, which of these wonders will you chase first? Until then, stay curious, stay adventurous, and keep seeking beauty wherever you go.